Let's just chat about a few minor things that you might not even be thinking about when you're applying to college and what you should be considering if you're applying to a really competitive school or a school that is really difficult to get into. Some things that you should be looking at is which major you're applying under. A lot of times you're going to want to research how competitive the major is that you're applying under at that university. That doesn't mean that you can't apply under that major, but you should really know realistically what your chances are of admissions based off of your major, not just the university. So sometimes students will apply to some colleges and not even realize that that major is a really difficult major and that college is known for that major. So it makes it that much harder to get into the university. So just understand what you're walking into with your major choice when you're applying. Also, make sure to look at the history of how they have accepted people in the past. Have they primarily made up their freshman class from early action or early decision applicants or priority application or priority deadline applications? That is an important thing to know, because then you kind of understand that you probably should be applying early if that is the majority of their accepted students are coming from that group of applicants. Another thing that you're going to want to look closely at is their average SAT scores from the previous, let's say, like 5 years. Don't just look at like 2 to 3 years because of COVID reasons. Look at like 5 years history of their average SAT or ACT scores, and then evaluate what you got on your SAT or ACT scores and see if it's going to benefit you to submit it if the school is test optional. So just make sure you're looking at all of these other variables, because a lot of them will play a bigger role than you think in getting accepted to that college.